On the School Watch tonight, the story of a 7th grader from Salinas who claims to have made a major discovery about President Obama. She and her grandfather say that President Obama is related to all but one U.S. president. We get more tonight from Action News reporter Felix Cortez, who's live in our Salinas newsroom.
Well, Dan, the youngster spent the summer, really all summer, tracing the family tree of our presidents. Her conclusion that all the presidents, with the exception of one, share the same grandfather.
Well, first we start off with George Washington at the top, and then it goes to John Adams, Thomas Jefferson.
11-year-old Bridget Dovigneau says she's made a first-of-its-kind discovery that President Obama and all the presidents before him, with the exception of one, are related and descendants of a former king of England.
No, they are all cousins, and they're grandsons of John Lackland.
Dovigneau says she spent countless hours on the internet over the summer researching the lineage of our presidents, a project that started with her trying to trace her own family tree.
But I'm the first historian to do all the presidents. I'm very glad I got this done, and I think it will turn out to be a success.
The Monte Vista Christian 7th grader has written President Obama to tell him the presidents before him are his cousins. She hopes to present this family tree chart personally to the president. But Bridget has her skeptics, including this reporter. Her biggest supporter and firm believer that Obama is a descendant of a former king of England is no doubt her mother.
If you have a child, and they 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 have a child,
Like names change.
all she's saying is this guy is the great, 25th, 27th, depending on what line it is. He created all this family. So do I believe it? Yes. It's hard, but it's true.
So who is the one that President Barack Obama is not related to, according to the 7th grader? Martin Van Buren, 8th President of the United States, first U.S. president born in the U.S. And his ancestry is Dutch. And according to the Salinas 7th grader, all of the other presidents are of English ancestry.
Now that we know Vice President Dick Cheney and Senator Barack Obama are distant cousins.
In my book, there's a lot of genealogical research, you know, going back, Dick's family, my family, these heroic and amazing tales of people who went west. But one of the things I discovered is that Dick and Barack Obama are 8th cousins. What? Is that an amazing thing? Yes, if you go back 8 generations, they have a common ancestor.
The New York Post decided to check into the genealogy of President Bush, and his family tree has people talking.
Many of the United States presidents have blood relations with each other. The Bush lineage has blood ties to a great number of former presidents. George Washington, Millard Fillmore, Franklin Pierce, Abraham Lincoln, Ulysses Grant, Rutherford Hayes, James Garfield, Grover Cleveland, Teddy Roosevelt, William Taft, Calvin Coolidge, Herbert Hoover, Franklin Roosevelt, Richard Nixon, and Gerald Ford.
We all know his father, but what about his cousins? Check out this family tree, done with research by Ancestry.com. Let me take you through this, branch by branch. Vice President Dick Cheney, the man who's only a heartbeat away from the presidency, is actually a blood relation. He's President Bush's 9th cousin once removed. Cheney's cousin Barack Obama is also Bush's 11th cousin and the 9th cousin of Brad Pitt.
In either of those first 2 books, though, who knew you and Dick Cheney cousins?
You know, listen, I don't think I'm going to family reunion. I don't know how I'll be greeted.
Michael Tessarion points out in his work that Bush is closely related to every European monarch on and off the throne, and has kinship with every member of Britain's royal family. Bush's family tree can be documented as far back as the early 15th century. He has a direct descent from Henry III and from Henry VIII's sister Mary Tudor. He is also descended from Charles II of England.
What if we were to tell you that American presidents aren't chosen by ballot, but instead by blood?
Look, there's a...
That's right. The candidate with the bluest blood has won the race for president every time. And according to a man who writes things on the internet, 33 U.S. presidents are descendants of Emperor Charlemagne.
What's up?
What's up? What's that? What's up?
What's up?
And it doesn't stop there. These guys aren't just related to royalty, they're related to each other.
But we're only just getting started. President Lincoln was President Bush's 7th cousin 5 times removed. And Bush shared more than just a ballot with John Kerry. That's right, they're 9th cousins twice removed. Princess Diana was Bush's 11th cousin twice removed.
But, no, you know, these folks have been doing all these genealogies on me, and you know, they've found all sorts of strange connections.
This has got to be the strangest thing.
Well, listen, if you go back far enough, you know, you got all kinds of crooks and thieves in your family.
Incest was practiced by ancient Egyptian royalty. Mothers married sons and brothers married sisters to keep the power and the money all in the family. Like their pharaonic ancestors, the British monarchy have a long history of incestuous inbreeding.
And then there's this bombshell.
Happy birthday, Mr. President.
Sure, she may have been singing to JFK, but what about GWB? He is, after all, her 9th cousin, 3 times removed.
Clinton's related to Ford, Bush is related to Cheney, and guess who Cheney's related to? That's right, Barack Obama.
What did you make of that story? For those who don't know this, so Lynn Cheney, the vice president's wife, has been doing some genealogy connected to her latest book, and lo and behold, way back, 8 generations ago?
8 generations or
you
something.
and Mr. Cheney apparently have some distant relative in What did you make of that story when it came?
You know, I actually knew about it because somebody had done some genealogy before, and they had sent it to me, this long sheet, and, you know, had all these famous names, you know, Mark Twain and this and that and the other, and then Dick Cheney, and I took a pause, and, you know, I just said, well, you know, as long as he's okay with it, I'm okay with it too, because I'm not going to stop talking about these messed up policies in Iraq just because
your cousin.
Yeah, we're not kissing cousins, as they say.
And we also find that George W. Bush is a direct descendant of Godfrey the Bullion. Godfrey was the first king of Jerusalem after he recaptured it from the Saracens, which was the name for the Islamic faith during the Middle Ages. It is interesting to note that the current occupation of the United States in the Middle East was re-established by the same family, George Bush Sr. in 1991, and again by George Bush Jr. in 2003. George Bush Jr. is then found to be a cousin to both opposing candidates of his 2 terms in office, Al Gore and John Kerry. Democratic President Barack Obama also has blood ties with George W. Bush, as well as Gerald Ford, Lyndon Johnson, Harry Truman, James Madison, and the British Prime Minister Sir Winston Churchill. On the opposing side of the 2008 presidential ballot, John McCain is descended from Robert the Bruce, King William I of Scotland, and also Godfrey the Bullion.
He's also related to Playboy founder Hugh Hefner, even Pocahontas, and Vlad the Impaler.
Well, Mitt Romney and Mike Huckabee are 10th cousins once removed, also known as kissing cousins. And Rudy Giuliani, he's just related to the mob.
Holy shit.
What about Hillary? Well, she's 10th cousins with Madonna and 9th cousins with Angelina Jolie.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman.
And of course, Barack Obama has said he doesn't think he and Cheney are kissing cousins, but Brad Pitt says if it's true, he's in great company.
It is a big idea, a new world order.
It's a big club, and you ain't in it.
Good morning. I'm happy to say this is your lucky day. Howdy, ma'am.
What are you trying to sell?
Oh, no, it's not that. Not at all. Today, you get to make a very important decision. Get ready to feel empowered. So, yeah, today you get to decide, what your future holds. Yes, exactly that.
Get to the point.
Well, you see, you get to choose which one of us... Either one of us, the choice is yours. Which one of us will, carry out your choice?
Yes. So, for example, if you were to choose me, how do I put this? I would implement a policy whereby certain financial assets of yours would be utilized to...
You have 10 seconds to say in plain English what you want, then I slam the door in your faces. 5, 4, 3...
Okay. If you choose me, I will kick you in the stomach and steal your car.
What?
If you choose me, I kick you in the stomach and steal your car.
But, if you choose me, I will only punch you in the face and steal your purse.
I choose neither. Bye.
Well, that's not one of the choices. You can't do that.
And why would you want to? We're putting you in charge by letting you make the choice.
It's like we're serving you.
I decide neither. Go away.
That's not how the system works. You have to choose. I mean, it would be wrong if we just chose what to do to you, but we are letting you choose, which means we are letting you have all the power.
By giving me 2 stupid threats to choose from?
Well, if you don't participate in the process, you have no right to complain about the outcome.
That's right. Your vote is your voice.
Go away.
Think of all those poor oppressed people who aren't even allowed to choose.
Surely you don't want someone else making such an important decision for you.
I already chose. I chose neither. Bye.
But that's not allowed.
Does anyone actually fall for this?
You might be surprised.
Look, this is how the system works. Plus, if you're lucky, we might let you choose which one of us will
represent and serve your neighbors, too.
That's right.
You mean you want me to tell you whether to kick my neighbors in the stomach and steal their car, or punch them in the face and steal their purse?
Or wallet?
This is how the people of your community get together to decide what
legislative policies we will implement.
I'm not going to agree to have either of you psychotic bozos do either of those things to me or any of my neighbors.
But those are the choices.
That's how this works.
Hey, don't forget. Oh yeah, there's that guy. If you vote for him, he'll hit you in the head with a chair and steal your valuables. But it's pointless voting for him. He never wins.
You're not forcing me to choose any of you clowns. Get lost.
But whoa. Forcing you? No.
We're not forcing you to do anything. We are letting you choose. Don't you feel empowered?
And once you've made your choice, that means you have consented to the outcome.
And that means that you are really in charge, and we're just representing you.
And doing the will of the people.
Yeah, what he said.
By making people choose between 2 kinds of being assaulted and robbed?
Well, don't look at it like that. Look at it as performing your civic duty to choose which of 2 political agendas you believe will best serve your interests and the interests of the common good.
It's time for you to leave and don't come back.
But you have to choose one. If you don't, you can't complain. Would you like for us to debate our respective proposed policies and...
Okay.
Whoa, hey, no need to get violent.
No need to get violent? You both just threatened to attack and rob me.
No, we didn't. We just offered to let you choose between
2 comprehensive public policy agendas.
Shame on you for being such a dangerous extremist, antisocial criminal, anarchist. We were gonna let you decide. This is democracy.
And this is individual liberty.